So what I do when I'm first backing a horse, first I'm going to get him used to the saddle blanket, let her sniff that, put her shoulder on her with her, gradually over the back, make sure you can touch them all over and they're comfortable with that before you're trying to move on to the saddle too quickly. Nothing worse than rushing the backing process. Get that on. A roller is a really great tool, getting them used to having something done up around them. There's obviously no real weight in that, so it's not going to teach them to accept weight, but it's going to teach them to have a feel around their belly. So what I do, I hold that there, let it swing a bit. You're going to get that when you're saddling up if you drop the girth. Don't want to be too precious and too careful. Let them feel it flapping around. She's had this on before, so I can do this up tight straight away. Normally I'd do it up one hole, get it tight to where it's not going to really move, but it's not too tight. Get her to move around with that on first, and then tighten it up. The roller doesn't have to be too tight, just tight enough that the saddle blanket's not going to slip out and it's not going to move and be uncomfortable. Now work through the same process of getting her to move on a short line, getting her to move on the long line, and move her hind quarter away, move the front end away, all the different movements. You just repeat it all with the saddle blanket and the roller. Bring that hind quarter away, get her head over that way. All the movements, all the drills can be the same. You just added one thing, which is a pretty big thing for a horse to have something on their back and around them. So that's a pretty big change. So if you keep everything else consistent, they're going to cope a lot better with all that. So then I'd do it up a bit tighter, get more of a feel as a girth. So now it's more like the tightness of a girth would be if you were going to get on. So ask her to move off and feel that. Might pinch her, might feel a bit funny. Let her move and realise that that's not hurting, that's not attacking her. And that hind quarter away, that head across. You can do a lot with a horse by increasing your body size. If I come down and become small, she goes energy out, so slow down. If I get up and say, I'm big now, I want you to move off. I want you to really get moving. And then I goes down, release my energy out. And she'll slow down. That's good. You can send her back. Say, I want you back there now. Good. Let her process that. That's nice.